All right. Hi. Sorry, that was a longer wait than I intended, but it's all good now. And we are going to have a short little movie night. Now, this is only like a little over an hour long, so we will not be here very long tonight, but yeah, this has some new stuff in it. But it's mostly just trying to be like, hey, here's what you need to know from the mobile game going into Kingdom Hearts 3. Is basically the gist, as I was saying earlier. So, yeah, I don't really have much else to introduce this. We're gonna do a short little movie night here and just hang out. So, yeah, we're gonna have subtitles on, and my audio is gonna completely cut out the moment I start it. That's so cool. The moment I start it, my audio is just gonna completely cut out. All right, we're good now. Who are the foretellers? Well, they lead the unions. The 5 unions. This actually, I will say, this explains it pretty well. I have seen this a couple times, and it all made good sense to me, not having played much of the mobile game yet at the time. Yesterday I played more. Quote unquote played. I got further into that story than I ever had. Of course, when you remove all the gameplay, that's much easier to do, but yeah. It's actually interesting because there is like an entire character who had not been introduced in the actual mobile game yet at this point. So. No, that was Chirithy. That wasn't Meow Wow, that was Chirithy. Although Chirithy is a Dream Eater, and I am interested to see what that means. Also, I've not been reading any of this text. It's nonsense. I mean, it's not nonsense, but, yeah, whatever. I think it's just repeating. Anyway. It's interesting that it is showing just the actual scenes from the game that many of them are going to actually see play out in a bit. This hasn't happened yet. None of this has happened yet at this point in the mobile game. Like, we haven't gotten to see any of this play out. That's interesting. That they're just dropping all these mobile game spoilers here. Huh. Weird. All right. Very, very strange. The case of Lushu. Who's Lushu? We haven't been introduced to Lushu at all.
So that makes you the indisposable number 7. Huh. Come on, it's simple. U6 plus me is 7. Wait, don't tell me I don't count. No.
I count 1, 2, 3. Hey, that's Xehanort's Keyblade.
Here, take it.
The master's playful and mischievous way. He gave his apprentice Lushu a very important role. What seemed like a simple task was the element that would connect all of the events to come. Long, long ago, all the worlds were still one.
That is true, Greg.
One day, this would be called the Age of Fairy Tales. It all began here in Daybreak Town. The Master of Masters had an eye that gazes into the future. He bestowed upon 5 of his 6 apprentices a copy of the Book of Prophecies, in which was written the events to come.
So we kind of saw little bits of the Master of Masters in the mobile game, but I don't think his name had been said at all. So that's the Master of Masters who, all the foretellers and Lushu
Yes.
apprenticed to.
But I'm still analyzing it.
Wow, no quick skim for you, huh?
I just prefer to be thorough. Master, is what it says in the last passage true?
Oh yeah, that. Bummer, huh?
Yes.
By the way, if one day I suddenly disappear, I'm counting on you to keep the others calm, okay?
Huh? Disappear?
Vanish, dim, fade. I don't know how to explain it. It's just hypothetical talk.
Okay.
This world is full of light. It's a world comprised of many smaller worlds, all connected, stretching as far as the eye can see. One great light protects us all throughout this vast land. All worlds share one light, one fate.
I take it you're talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Yep, you're right on the money. People believe that the light that is Kingdom Hearts will be here forever. But if it were to disappear, the world would be enveloped in darkness.
I understand. That is why you granted us these Keyblades. With these, we can spread the teachings of light. And we can protect Kingdom Hearts from darkness.
No, they're not for protecting Kingdom Hearts.
Huh?
They're not.
The final passage reads, "On that fated land, a great war shall transpire. Darkness will prevail, and the light expire."
And,
Isn't it our
we already know that that's how the
wielders
story
to prevent
goes.
this war from taking place?
And then the light
Not possible.
in the hearts of children
You really
is
think
what
you can
brings
change the
the
future?
worlds back
Then
and split them up into
What do
many.
you want us to do?
We have to focus on what comes after. There's no use thinking of ways to change events that we know are gonna happen.
But what about all of those who are here now? And the ones who will be here when the darkness finally comes? Are we to abandon all of them?
Come on, are you telling me that you think the world can be saved by just 7 people?
We have to at least try. With enough Keyblade wielders, we could...
Well, if you want to give it a shot.
Yes.
Alrighty, good luck.
All right then. Well, that was pretty easy to convince him.
And so the reliable Ira, who wore the mask
Ira?
of the unicorn, was given
I thought it was
the role
Ira.
to take over for the Master and to lead the others. Similarly, the virtuous Envy, who wore the mask of the snake, was given her role to watch over the others with a fair eye.
So they all have
Fearless Aset,
roles,
who wore the mask
different
of the
jobs
bear,
to do.
was given his role to support their brand new leader, Ira. The prudent Ava, who wore the mask of the fox, was given her role to prepare exceptional Keyblade wielders for the world after.
Which we did see before, she was setting up the
Cool
dandelions.
Kula, who wore the mask of the leopard,
She was
given
already
his role
fulfilling
to
that.
uncover the mystery of the Book of Prophecies. Lushu, the first of the apprentices to be given their role,
Hey, wait a
watched
minute.
his companions from afar as they learned what it was that they were meant to do.
That box? And he has that Keyblade? Didn't we see someone with that Keyblade and a box that looked like that wearing a black coat at the beginning of 0.2 just earlier today? Do you think that could have been Lushu? Wink, wink, wink. What was he doing there? That's the real question.
This is where your story began. The
Mine?
story of your
Me?
very own adventure.
Me?
5 of the Master's apprentices armed themselves with the Book of Prophecies. They each created a union. This would fulfill his wishes. Then, they set out to rally Keyblade wielders just like you. By defeating Heartless, the monsters of darkness, they would gather light.
There's a traitor among us.
Among us! The 6th one is
Are you
Lushu.
certain?
So these 5 are the foretellers, and the 6th one is Lushu, and those are his 6 apprentices.
I found this sniffing around.
Is that a dark Chirithy? Is that a nightmare?
Because the Chirithy are Dream Eaters. So, it's even playing the Dream Eater music. Holy shit.
Master, did you make this? It's so cute!
Well,
Who put
things are
this
gonna
cat
get
in my
pretty
bong?
hectic around here soon. But this spirit Chirithy is gonna make your lives much easier. Hopefully.
Spirit?
You could say they're like cats or dogs. And they'll be your loyal pets. Every wielder will have one of these adorable little guys at their side. They're here to help, so play nice.
Okay.
Oh, right. Before I forget. If a wielder is overcome by malice,
Well,
or rather,
every wielder in
heart
this
is tainted
age,
by darkness, their adorable little spirit will turn dark
you know.
and become a nightmare.
So you're
After,
telling us that if we
the
see a
unions are
nightmare-
gone and whatever. and
Someone has
so
fallen.
like Sora and Riku don't get them, and
Exactly.
anything from the
And if
more
you don't
modern
stop
period.
this
But we're
renegade
this is
spirit,
ancient
It'll
times.
plant darkness in the hearts of others, and you'll have an
Before
army
the
of
Keyblade
nightmares
War.
on your hands.
So,
Beware.
So, if we see one of these nightmares anywhere,
holy fuckles, it's
have to get rid
Knuckles.
of it on the spot.
No!
That is,
won't let you do
Aset
that.
is voiced
No
by
wonder you ended up as
Knuckles'
the bear.
voice actor,
You're
or his
scary.
Your
previous
point?
voice actor. They've recast
Maybe
Knuckles
you can
within the past
growl
few
at them.
years.
Ugh, don't insult me!
Come on.
But he was voicing Knuckles at the
Won't know if
time.
it works unless you
Yeah, Idris Elba. Of course.
Please tell me you're joking.
Also,
It's not me.
There's an easy way to
Matthew
solve
Mercer
this.
is Ira.
If we all summon our spirits, then we'll know.
Ira.
Unfortunately, there
Ira?
are countless
Ira?
wielders in
I
our
already
unions.
forgot which one it's supposed to be.
It would be easy for any of us to summon a Chirithy that isn't a nightmare.
Matthew Mercer,
I'm afraid that your
the
suggestion
Critical Role guy
wouldn't help us get
That's
to the
like-
bottom of this.
in everything.
Yeah, in that case, who's to say that the nightmare you saw belongs to one of us? It could belong to anyone in our unions.
He played Monopoly.
That's highly unlikely.
I've actually
You
never
recall
seen
the
Critical
tool the
Role.
wielders were given in order to make them stronger. We generally don't concern ourselves with what they have at their disposal. However,
Oh, I never
I
saw that.
believe those tools were the nightmares doing.
Oh,
The Bangles. I know when they're
audio
equipped,
glitch. That's
they
fun.
have the power to collect dark energy. But I thought we all agreed that was okay.
Collecting is fine, but using that power
We got the
is the equivalent
bangle
of using the power of darkness.
in the
It's a
game
brilliant plan.
yesterday.
Everyone knows that all spirits look the same, and wielders exist in spades. There's no way to tell.
Yeah, the bangle.
No. Everyone's already equipped their Bangles.
So what now? How do we find out who's behind this?
Seeing as those bangles couldn't have been acquired by just anyone, I believe it's one of us here in this room.
No, Ira. I
Ira.
respectfully
It's Ira.
disagree.
Okay.
What proof do we have that the bangles are tied to the power of darkness, or if a nightmare is to blame? We shouldn't simply jump to conclusions.
Ira.
It just
You are.
the eyes in his
Managed to
mask
plant
are
seeds of
red.
doubt
They're all wearing
in all of us with that
masks.
speech.
That's not their faces.
What? Did you expect the traitor to give themselves up with that accusation of yours? That was foolish.
Aced, that's quite enough.
It looks to me like the Master made the wrong choice.
Wait, where do you think you're going?
I think we're done here. I trust you'll keep us all updated.
Sure. We can go with that.
I hope we can all resolve this soon.
That didn't go as expected.
What's wrong, Ira? This isn't.
And I guess
like-
Envy would be a scaly.
A lost
'cause
page.
Her
Something
she has the
missing
mask of
from
a
our
snake.
Book of Prophecy.
Which it's really funny to me
Each
that all of
our
them have
prophecies
like, you know, the animal's head
was said
sculpted
to
in there.
contain the
And then
events of
hers
the
is
future.
just a whole snake over
But this
like just a
incident-
kind of normal mask
It's nowhere to be found.
instead of a snake head.
And how does this whole thing with the traitor tie together?
Like I said, it's nowhere to be found. In my book.
Ira, are you implying that someone is in possession of the missing page? And the person with the complete book is the traitor?
There is something going on, and a page is suspiciously missing from the book. It's not so far-fetched to assume that the one who has the lost page has been turned, that they have fallen into the hands of darkness.
It does seem a little far-fetched, actually. That seems like a
record of
big
the
logical
commercial
jump
either.
there that you've just made.
You may be onto something. I wonder, could this have been the Master's plan all along? To grant the lost page to only one of us?
We have no way of knowing. The Master is gone.
I understand what you were saying. I promise to keep a close eye on the others. I will keep you informed, as always.
Thanks.
Of course. After all, that is what the Master asked of me. And Ira, may your heart be your guiding key.
So also, it is important to note this movie is told non-sequentially. We are going to be jumping back and forth through time,
So, to sum it up, I'll need you to observe the others.
just to
It's breezy.
keep that in mind to make it easier to
All right.
process.
Like I said, Ira may have to take over.
It's just there's a lot of flashbacks
But don't
throughout
be
it.
shy. Just be fair. Then do not be afraid to speak up. Even though I say observe, you'll need to be the mediator. Make sure people get along.
I understand, but without you or Luciu, to form and maintain our own unions is
Oh, so they don't
a
even
little unnerving.
form the unions until after the Master of Masters
Come
is gone.
on,
Okay.
Lighten up a little. Maybe I'll never disappear. Wait, do you want me to go?
What?
Yeah, onions.
No, of course not.
I was just kidding.
Oh, I see.
Look, I get that change can be hard for everyone, but things need to keep moving forward. And you need to keep up. Otherwise, you'll just get left behind, all alone. Now that you know what the future holds, Invi, what does your heart say? May your heart be your guiding key. I say it all the time. You ultimately need to do what your heart feels is right.
Right.
Right. Left. That's what I think. And now we're a few days later.
I was wrong about Ira. I thought he would make a great leader, but he let me down. Well, what do you two think? You don't believe what Ira said, do you?
Of
Longer
course,
their days?
his argument was
I
unconvincing.
don't know. I
It's like
don't think
Indy
it matters
said.
too much.
He's just making baseless assumptions given the situation. There's no evidence to tie his accusations to anyone, let alone one
Let's
of
just-
us.
Sure.
Maybe there's something he hasn't told us.
And he needs to tell us. How dare he look at us with suspicion? We're his comrades.
Sus?
I
Vision?
wouldn't call us comrades. Anyway, could you get to the point? know
I
you
think
didn't call
this
us here just to
whole
complain.
movie is just Among
I want
Us.
the three of us to form an alliance.
But alliances are forbidden, us said.
I knew it. I had a feeling it would come to this. So, we join forces, then confront Ira?
Confronting him is pointless. Ira won't change his mind. I know there's darkness at work. There's no
Don't
question.
give Nomura ideas,
I
Greg.
don't believe for a second there's a traitor among us.
Among Us.
Unfortunately, Ira doesn't share the same belief. He's just wasting time trying to figure out who the traitor is. The darkness won't wait, and neither should we. We need to band together now and find a way to fight it.
Guess it makes sense.
I agree that we need to do something to fight the darkness. But combining our unions? That was strictly forbidden by the Master.
He's no longer here.
I'm in. But let's be clear. The alliance is just between the two of us right now. I don't want my union members involved.
Audio glitch.
I want
It's annoying when that happens.
to follow the Master's teachings.
Understood. That's your choice to make. You should do whatever you feel is right.
Yeah.
By the way, Ased, do Ira and Envy know?
I haven't talked to Ira about it for obvious reasons, but I did ask Envy to join us.
You wanted to see me? Kula, Ava, what are you doing here? What's the meaning of this?
Hear me out, Envy. I want an alliance among our unions.
Among
Gulak here has already
Our
agreed.
unions.
Will you join us? And together we can...
And disobey the Master's teachings?
We don't have a choice! Darkness is approaching, and we need to combine our strength to stand against it.
The Master bestowed each of us with a different role, and he specifically told us to keep our union separate, to maintain the balance of power. He told us that any imbalance would lead to a desire for more power, which leads to
I will say,
darkness.
this movie is a
I know
lot
you
of
haven't
standing
forgotten.
around and talking. Just
Perhaps
so
it's you
you're
who
aware.
has been tainted by darkness.
I'm tainted by darkness? Then what about you, Envy? You spy
There's
on
a-
us and
there's
report
a few
everything you
fight
see
scenes.
back to Ira.
A couple.
You really think
Maybe only
there's
one.
no darkness in your heart after what you did?
Because that is my role.
I don't remember
To
exactly.
observe us, yes, but not to disclose everything we say and do to Ira.
That's.
For all we know, you and Ira could be allies, scheming behind our backs.
That's enough.
When will it stop? I don't want us to turn against each other.
Master Ava.
It's Ephemer.
Oh, hello. Your name is Ephemer, right?
Hi, Ephemer.
Hey, can I join you?
What a sweet lad.
Why the long face? Did something happen?
Long day. Do you remember what you asked me before? About why the unions compete against each other instead of working together.
What am I waiting for?
Actually, I always wondered the same thing.
Huh? Isn't it just because the Master said so?
Yes, and as such we must obey. The Master said so, so it is. Lately,
Mm-hmm.
I've really started to wonder. You once told me that you were looking for answers,
If it's a spoiler
that you
from
wanted to
a
solve the
game we
mysteries of
haven't
this world.
played yet on stream,
Well,
I would ask you to
I think
not
that's how things should be.
share it.
We need to question things and
But if it isn't,
for ourselves.
then feel free.
Whoa! You are really not yourself today. I guess even foretellers have their off days. Hey, maybe talking about the book will cheer you up.
Not a chance.
Aww.
Hey, we saw this exact scene in the mobile game.
You were trying to pull a fast one on me, weren't you?
Oh, no, I was joking.
If you say so. But to be honest, I think it would be great if all the unions could work together and be friends.
You know, I made a friend from another union today.
He's talking about me.
Wasn't much of a talker. Maybe just shy. We're meeting again tomorrow.
He's talking about
That
me.
sounds like so much fun. Then you'd better go home and get some sleep.
Okay. Well, it was nice talking to you. I don't know what's got you down. But please cheer up.
Thank you. If the worst happens, I'll be glad to leave the future to the kids who see the world in the way that you do.
Oh, we didn't see this part. This part is
The
new. The
wind
scene ended
Carry you far.
back there. Oh no, it didn't. Never mind. I'm lying.
My dear
I'm lying
friends.
to you all. Because I definitely remember that line. So.
Envy. Have you learned something?
It seems Aced and Gula's unions are now allied.
So Aced is the traitor after all.
No, I don't believe he is.
Why's that?
To Aced, unification is a means of gathering strength to oppose the darkness. So I believe his heart still belongs to the light.
Even so, forming alliances was strictly forbidden by the Master.
Yes, and his teachings are absolute. That's why I will try and persuade Gula to dissolve their alliance.
Then I'll do it.
No,
Aced did have a good point about how you two do kind of have an alliance.
Anger.
Not between your unions, but between you
I'll leave
two.
it to you.
And that
And one
mean,
more
but
thing.
at the same time, that is their
Aced has
roles.
begun to question the two
That's
of
what
us.
they're supposed to
As a
do.
precaution, my reports will be less frequent. I don't want him to get the wrong idea. Please understand.
Yes, I do.
Please note the mobile games are where I actually do not know like all the lore from yet.
I think I'm done.
So I don't know who the traitor is, or if there even is
The
one.
Alliance. I think it's time to call it quits.
But
For what reason?
right now I'm theorizing
Put it
envy.
simply, I entered this alliance thinking we were preparing to fight.
Because
some
wouldn't that be the
impending
perfect
darkness,
position
but it
to
hasn't
be the
come.
traitor from?
In
Be
fact,
the person who has to report on everyone
haven't been
else
suspicious
and
of
cast your suspicions on them?
and you haven't rallied anyone else to your cause.
Hmm.
Yeah, but
This alliance is meaningless. Even Envy agrees. Oh,
envy?
uh-oh. You weren't supposed to find out.
Is envy the one who told you to break our alliance?
Maybe. But I'm the one who decided to do it. And I've already told you why.
But we don't even know who the traitor is yet!
And that's exactly why. I just can't trust anyone but myself.
Don't you realize you won't stand a chance against the darkness on your own?
Sorry, my mind's made up.
Their robe and mask designs are all really cool.
You will regret this.
I like the character designs for the foretellers a lot. My favorite is Ava, which is why I picked the Vulpes Union. You're really cool, Greg. Although that might also just be because the color scheme, because it's pink and yellow, and you know.
You been here long? My bad.
Kind of.
No.
You know, I may or may not like those colors together a lot.
You
If you just look around your
You're the one who
screen.
called me here.
Lighten up! I was just kidding. I didn't forget. Give me a little credit here. I was just testing you.
Right.
Now then, allow me to tell you about your role. You're going to be Ira's right-hand man.
What?
What?
Ira's right-hand man? What do you mean?
What? The way you said that was.
Ira's gonna be the new leader after I'm gone, you see.
What?
So,
Delivery was really good.
Explain to me, Master. What do you mean Ira's
What?
going to be leader?
What? Is that disappointment I hear? Did you want to be leader?
No! I mean, if you had asked me to be the leader, that's a different story, but I wasn't trying.
You really want to be leader, huh?
Well,
I know you want it, but that just isn't enough. Any chump can say, here's a huge promotion, good job, and make you head honcho. But enthusiasm alone doesn't make a great leader.
Master Masters is just a silly guy.
To give him a push in the right direction.
He's
I agree.
just
Ira is
a silly guy.
definitely the most worthy among us.
among us.
I'm sure he'll make a fine leader.
Then it's settled.
Wait, I agree that he is worthy, but why do we need a new leader, Master? Does that mean you will no longer be teaching us?
Well, I might disappear one day.
Close your mouth.
Well, I
said-
might disappear.
Disappear?
Fly might come out.
Why? Where?
Speak up sooner if you're listening. It was embarrassing for me. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna disappear or not. It's anyone's guess.
Yeah, I don't know though.
But
Probably, but I don't know.
You need to support Ira.
I don't want to get like too much into theories because I'm worried I'd like,
thinking and thinking
without thinking about it, like pull on to like a spoiler for a game I haven't streamed yet. But
spur him into action.
there's one popular theory that I'm gonna be kind of disappointed if it turns out to be
Be
true.
entirely happy with your role, but just know that it's the most
So
important.
I
one.
hope it isn't.
Capiche? Now, shall I elaborate? Making Ira the leader is all good in theory, but sometime later you might think, he's terrible at this. In which case it'll be your job to step up. Who
No,
knows?
he's terrible at this.
Just what
Why do you
everyone
say it
needs.
like that?
And that is your true role. May your heart be your guiding key. Best of luck, I said.
it's been over a year since the Master left. It's time for me
been
to
over a
fulfill
year?
my true role.
Oh yep, now it's this. We saw this yesterday in good old 2D art. I think this may be the one fight scene in this movie. There might be a second one. I'm not certain.
Why do you get in my way?
Don't be so conceited. I'm protecting the balance, just like the master told us to.
Ooh,
You
symbolism.
need to come to your senses.
5 and they're drifting apart from each other. Wow. Wonder what it could mean.
If we don't do something, light will expire. Then we won't be able to avoid the grim future that awaits. We need to defy the Master's teachings to protect the world.
He's crying.
Saying he was wrong?
He's not here anymore. I won't let his prophecy come true. I won't let the world fall into darkness!
You fool!
Holy shit, that's really cool. Trinity!
Ava, over here!
Small.
Envy! Aced! What's going on?
I found out who the traitor is. Regrettably.
No, that's not true!
Ava, there's no time to lose.
Damn.
May my heart be my guiding key.
Well, we skip over that part. Which is unfortunate to just cut away from a fight like that, but... oh well. We will just move on. You look at a paper. Wait, was that the missing page?
Master.
Gula.
Master?
Oh, I see.
If you're busy, I can always come back later.
Sure. Oh, no, stay. Now, where? Ah, here it is.
Oh, it is the missing page.
What's this?
Go.
I was correct.
This is from the Book of Prophecies. But
Yep. It's a page that's not in any of your books.
and what's written here is
Your role. You must find the traitor hidden among you.
Among you.
Stop them before it's too late. And in order to help you find the traitor,
I get it. That's why you gave us all different roles, isn't it? If anyone deviates from the job they were given, we can easily conclude that they are the traitor. It's brilliant.
way to steal my thunder, show off. It's not fair. My plan was supposed to blow your mind with its grandeur. Your jaw
Welcome
should
back,
hit
Craig.
the floor at my sheer genius.
Hit the floor!
Sorry?
Oh, I love him.
Was my logic flawed?
Oh, you're right. So, I guess now you've earned your time in the limelight. Even though there is a traitor, act normal and keep focused. Trust no one.
Lime?
but yourself.
Light? Lime! Bum, 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 bum.
Trust no one but myself.
Bum, 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 bum. Interesting. So if he already, if he already had that role, and had that mindset, why would he agree to the alliance
Do
with
you wanna
Arsed
know
in the
what my
first
role is?
place?
The books we were given are incomplete. There's a lost page.
Unless it was
On
specifically
that page,
to keep an eye
It
on
is written
Arsed,
that there is a traitor.
potentially?
The Master told me to find and stop that person.
I called you my comrade. But never again, Gula. It doesn't matter to me if you think I am the traitor and you want to strike me down. You knew there was a traitor and you just watched silently as we fought each other.
Didn't you
I
all know there was a traitor?
for that.
Wasn't that like what you were all arguing about?
Just give up already!
Don't you underestimate me!
Or did they not know for sure and they were just suspicious that there was one? And Gula knew for sure. Is that what they're getting at? I think that might be what they're saying here.
Please stop!
Possibly? I don't know.
You too, huh?
Why? Why did it have to come to this?
Come to finish me off? And make it quick.
That's not what brought me here today.
Then what did bring you here?
I wish to fulfill the role bestowed upon me. That's all. It isn't our place to try to change the events of the future. That is not our mission. We're here to make sure that light lives on. With only 5 lights, we can't afford to lose any.
You still count me as one of the 5 lights?
Of course.
Only you could be such a good guy after everything we've been through. But hey, I guess that's one of the reasons I respect you so much.
Sure, respect. That's the.
However, we still might only be 4.
That's definitely what you're feeling.
I'm talking about Gula. He's using the knowledge of something called the Lost
You have
Page.
Kofi. Enjoy your Kofi, Greg.
He said that it contains events that are missing from all of our books. He's using it to discover and apprehend whoever is the traitor. Claims that's his role. But who knows what his real intentions are? What I do know is that I'll never forgive him for hiding the fact that he knew someone would betray us. That's the biggest betrayal of all.
Is it?
I'd like to believe that Gula was simply carrying out his role. Arsed, I'll deal with this matter. Please keep it to yourself for now.
Seems like the Masters kind of fucked you all up. Actually.
I need to see that lost page.
Made you very
did you tell
untrusting of each other.
It had to be you, because you were the only one who knew where we were hiding. Didn't you think for a second that your actions could be making things worse than they already are?
And why should that even bother you?
Especially if the rest of you were
only
not
do you have your
certain
union,
that there was a
but
traitor.
You've also gathered the finest Keyblade wielders from other unions, and you're training them in a secret location, aren't you?
Yes, because that is my role!
I had no idea. I apologize. I overstepped.
No. I shouldn't have snapped at you either.
No, you were justified, Ava.
What did Ira want?
I don't know exactly. He just asked me to give up Gula. His eyes, they were scary. I was worried he'd do something awful. I knew I couldn't tell him where Gula was. Then he turned around and walked away.
I see. And Gula? How is he doing?
I don't know. He's gone.
Jareth, you are so small and round. You are so soft and bouncy. Little fucking cartoon screeching
headed straight
noises.
this way.
Oh my god.
Take care of him.
Oh. That's adorable.
Ira? Is something wrong?
I know Gula's here.
What?
Tell me where he is.
But why? What are you going to do?
None of your concern.
Don't.
What?
I won't let you near him.
So that's it. All right. I'll go.
This really is an Among Us movie.
Gula, what are you doing?
No one trusts each other. Constantly suspicious of everyone else.
Something happened?
Ira was here. He wanted me to give you up.
I knew it. It's finally come to this.
Come to what?
Everyone wants to know about the lost page.
The lost page?
Yeah. It's a page the Master gave me. It doesn't exist in any of our books. It contains a passage about an inevitable betrayal. It talks about the one who bears the sigil.
One who
That's
bears
it.
the sigil.
So, I don't know what to make of it, to be honest.
Which sigil? We've
My role
seen multiple
Is
sigils.
to find out who it is. I suspected Ased and went to confront him. And look what happened.
Why are you telling me this, Gula?
There's
I have
several
enough to think about,
sigils
even
throughout
with
the
Master's
series.
teachings and my role.
Always walking the straight and narrow. I'm a fool for basing
Which
my
one are we
actions on what's
referring
written
to?
on that lost page.
I guess that's part of the mystery, huh?
Everything in the passage is ambiguous at best. That's
Hmm.
why. I need to find out
But how?
by asking the Master.
But he's not here anymore.
I'm going to summon Kingdom Hearts.
What?
Then he'll have no choice but to come back.
Summoning Kingdom Hearts is forbidden!
That's exactly why. The only way to get him back is to break the rules. If things don't change, the entire world
That
is
sounds
doomed.
pretty traitorous.
But in order to go through with it, I'll need Lux. I don't have nearly enough. You always do the right thing. Help me with this.
I'm sorry. I know you want the Master to return.
See, I really like the
I
idea
don't
that,
know how
like,
summoning Kingdom Hearts will affect the rest
the
of
traitor doesn't know that they are the traitor.
The Master
I love that.
forbid it for a reason. I'm afraid I can't help you.
And they still like think they're doing the right thing. That's such a good storytelling device.
May your heart be your guiding key.
And based on how all these characters are behaving, I do think whoever the traitor turns out to be does not realize it.
Ghoul is on a mission to collect Lux.
Ah. That explains why Aced and Ira are as well. They're trying to maintain the balance. But that isn't the balance we were expected to keep. If everyone's collecting light solely for themselves, Keyblade wielders will soon turn against one another, which will lead to
Keyblade War.
the Keyblade War.
That's what I said.
Then what's written in the book, all of it will happen.
Damn, starting to sound like Gula's the traitor.
Envy, what are you going to do?
I'll gather Lux too. No matter what, the balance must be kept. Ava, you do the same. We must delay the inevitable.
Or, in a way, because they're doing this, they're all the traitor. Makes you think, society, am I right? That is weird, Greg. That is weird. Now we're finally getting Ava's flashback. Fun. Case of Ava.
What's written in the last page of the book is gonna happen. The entire world will be lost to darkness.
But Master, isn't there anything we can do?
Well, that's what brings me to your role. You might just be the only hope of keeping light from expiring.
Hope?
She is so short.
Master,
Or he is so
what
tall.
What is it that you need me to do?
Or both. Possibly both.
Don't get involved in any battles. Forget the notion of unions. Find Keyblade wielders with potential and create an entirely separate
Pat,
organization.
give her head pats.
Then, like the seeds of a dandelion, let them fly to another world. They will keep the light alive.
You really think that I'm the right person for this?
Yeah. And we saw her doing that in
The
the
only person for this.
when we were doing the other stuff. She recruited us. She recruited Skuld. Yeah.
Today you're here to continue with your training for
I
our
think
mission.
I think this is the last scene
This session
in
may
this.
seem
I could
like
be
it's
wrong,
familiar
but
to you,
I do believe
but in a world that
we're
is
just
different,
about over here.
one made of dreams. You are our hope.
They're looking rough.
A war will soon wage. Those who strive to protect the light will turn their weapons on their allies for the sake of loyalty to their own unions. To be honest, I don't know how far I can guide all of you. What you must remember is that anyone can lose themselves to the darkness.
Nope, the guy's dressed kind of like Riku,
However, there will be
but
no
like not
winners.
really,
Everything will be lost,
but kind of.
except all of you who are the seeds of hope.
The clock
time comes,
is pointed like
And
an
there
X.
is war. You mustn't fight, but
probably
instead
means something.
you must fly away from here to the world outside. This training is to help you fulfill this crucial task. The future is in all your hands, as is the world's light. May your hearts be your guiding key.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no. Okay, not quite. Oh, yeah. We have this part as well. And then I think
gazing
it's over.
eye? It's not what it's.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot about all this part.
What then?
Actually, no name.
No name.
Well, gazing or not, that Keyblade does have an eye in it.
Wait, so he didn't even
To be exact.
mean that was what it was
Oh,
called?
you think that's gross, do ya?
I fucking love this guy.
Yeah, sure.
He's just like, oh, so you told me that's what it's called. It's like,
You need
no,
to pass
but
down
whatever.
that Keyblade to your apprentice and then him to his, so that my eye can see the future.
So the Book of Prophecies.
But that's
Bingo.
Xehanort's Keyblade.
The fact that it exists is proof of your success. That means you've trained a worthy apprentice, passed down that handsome Keyblade, and fulfilled your role. Congratulations! What's the matter? Come on, you did a fantastic job. At least
The music feels very strange for what's happening here. It's very sinister.
Good point. Guess you better get started then. Unfortunately, you'll have to go alone from here on out. No Book of Prophecies to keep you company either. I can't have you causing any temporal paradoxes. But hey, we both know you'll do just fine without it, right?
Do I really have to go alone? What about the others?
Minor details, so don't sweat it. For now, you, that Keyblade, and this box need to stay out of sight. Just watch with your own eyes, and my eye, of course, as things unfold between the others. Then, when the time is right, go off and do your thing.
What's in it?
It's a secret. And, well, you see, the thing is, you can never, ever open it.
Great, now I really want to know.
All right. I'll indulge you.
Oh, of course, Greg.
But this secret stays between the two of us, and you have to promise never to open the box.
I promise. But why?
You'll see.
God, I really want to fucking know.
May my heart be my guiding key.
And now he's just gonna walk around for a long time. Alright, and that's that. That was our fun little movie night here. And like I said, the whole point of that was just them being like, hey, here's what you need to know from the mobile game before 3. So they should definitely do another one of these before 4. Here, while the credits play, I'm gonna try to find someone to raid. Alright. Oh, interesting that the Master of Masters was just credited as the Master in the credits. That's an odd choice. But whatever. Right. Yeah, we can raid Dither once the credits are done rolling. I think that's a good choice. What are they doing right now? Just talking? Yeah, looks like they're just talking. Cool. But I'll let the credits finish first. They shouldn't be too long, since there wasn't like any gameplay to program or anything, so. So, well, hold on now, because there are a bunch of game testers credited. What were they testing? What were they testing? This is a movie. I'm confused. Unless these are just like general credits for the whole collection, but that'd be weird. So I don't think it's that. Huh. I mean, I do believe it's rendered in real time for some reason, just like cutscenes would be in game. So it might have something to do with that, but if that's the case, I don't think you need that many testers. Like maybe one or two, but unless maybe they're just required to credit the testers they have on staff. Possibly. I don't know. I don't know how all that works. So that could be the case. I'm not sure. I don't know how all the, it could be a union thing or it could be something or other. I don't know. Who am I kidding? Union testers, like game testers probably don't have a union, but I bet they should have one. All right, should be wrapping up now. Yeah. All right. Oh, of course, 5 unions, just like in the movie. Okay. All right, let's start that raid then, because it should be done now. Let me just make absolutely certain that it really is. Yes. Cool. Awesome. All right. Let's start the raid then. Type that in. All right. Oh, unable to. Does Dither have raids turned off? Possibly. Huh. Here, let me try. Let me try doing it through the chat command. Because maybe just the quick action might not be working right. Yeah, Ditherkin's raid settings do not allow you to raid at this time. Okay, who should we raid instead then? Well, I wanted to raid a trans person since it's Trans Day of Visibility, but the only other trans person I follow right now is playing The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, and I haven't had a chance to play that yet, so I don't want to go into that stream. We could, okay, yeah, that's a good. Why do I not follow them? Because I've definitely seen that name around in the Discord. Yeah, we can absolutely start that raid. Let me get it open over here. Oh, and you redeemed a Dream Quanter. Let me do that. Alright. Let's start that raid. Okay, thank you, everybody who came by, whether or not you interacted. It's always appreciated. I don't normally stream on Saturdays, but I will be back tomorrow for April Fool's because I did start a tradition last year that I do intend to stick to, where I torture myself with Minecraft Story Mode for April Fool's Day. So look forward to that, I guess. Until then, give Oki some love and enjoy the... I'm gonna prank myself. And enjoy the Splatoon. Alright. Goodbye!